91 for 6. India under 19 would have imagined that when they won the toss, decided to bowl first, wanted to restrict Pakistan under 19. What happened was Minhas. His brilliance first posted a big total on a final, and then when they came back to bowl, they have been all over India. Welcome, Roshan.
Thank you, Fidai. Well, what I actually think is that India has to blame themselves for this. Forget about putting Pakistan into bat. Yes, it's a questionable decision, but we spoke about how India created opportunities. They didn't take those opportunities. And on this surface, I still feel it's a good surface to bat. It's not a minefield by any means. And this surface doesn't represent a 91 for 6 kind of score. I felt India was a little bit hasty. They were looking to go after the bowling from ball 1, yes, but this is again what you spoke about. This is the 100 and this is the celebration of Pakistan fans. And yes, it's a big moment to get 100 in a big game, in an India-Pakistan clash and in a final.
He starts it off with 100, a big 100, 177 unbeaten, and he finishes it off with 100. And because of that big total, India got under pressure. Remember, they were chasing 348. That was a wide one for the over. Shoulder height. So the pressure of the scoreboard, that really has actually played with the mind of these young kids, because they're only learning and only learn to grow under pressure. Pakistan, on the other hand, have really put a very good pressure on the India under 19.
There's no doubt that scoreboard pressure is on. There is no doubt about it. That's not even a discussion. But what I felt was Suryavanshi has been given the license to play shots. And you'll expect him to do that, and we saw it in the first over. But it was very important that he had support at the other end. So either Matre or George had to bat with him. So when that happens, then Suryavanshi feels far more secured and comfortable and stable, because he knows the other end is safe. So, but when you lose two of your best and solid batters in quick time, Fidai, then this can happen, because then there is a bit of a panic situation. And that's where the young guys, see, these are the wickets, these are things. George was never in control.
Yeah, well, the wickets fell, 2 wickets fell, and then Suryavanshi. That was the link ball, well bowled. That was unnecessary. Missed that. I mean, you look at the way they have given their wickets, is also, you will say that they have fallen under a lot of pressure. This one, and Kundu was thinking that maybe he will be able to clear the men down at the deep third, not to be a straightforward catch. Yeah, well, pressure. That's the only answer, I believe. That's the reason why they have lost 6 wickets. Also remember, Pakistan under 19, Roshan, have bowled out their opponents in all the matches, including the 27-over game against Bangladesh under 19.
I don't doubt the quality of the Pakistan bowling, but let's not forget they're up against a good Indian batting side. Okay, so you got to realize where India is coming from. They're a strong batting lineup, but full credit to Pakistan for creating the pressure, putting India under pressure. 93 for 6.
Well, the fall of wickets is what is hurting India under 19 cause for the time being. There's been a kind of a collapse if you see from 59 for 4 to 82 for 6. 93 for 6 is what they have now. You look at the equation, it's 255 more required of 210. That is at the required run rate of 7.29. Well, that might be just about around something you could control, provided if you had wickets. If you've kept knocking each over for 5-6 runs, you might have given yourself a chance in the last 10-15 overs. What hasn't gone in their favor is they've lost wicket, and you rightly pointed. India was the team that actually scored more than 400 runs on a couple of occasions in this DP World Men's Under 19 Asia Cup 2025.
See, it was very clear if India was to overhaul the Pakistan score, there are a few things they had to do well. They needed a good opening partnership, and they needed a solid opening partnership, and they needed partnerships from there on. They need that consistent batting. See, that was the only way, and I always believed that the top three, they were critical factors.
One critical factor is Sarfaraz Ahmed. I tell you, Under 19 World Cup 2006 beats India. And then in 2017 Champions Trophy defeats India. Now he's the mentor with these young kids, and they've once again given India a very tough time out in the middle. You look at the ratio of whose win probability might be more. I mean, it's very obvious. And Pakistan under 19 on a very, very strong side. Made an over from Shafiq. After 16, it's 93 for 6. Sarfraz Ahmed's showing much of an emotion out there. Still feels he's so focused on the game.
Well, it's not over until it's over. So you cannot take anything for granted. So I'm not surprised that he's focused. I'm not surprised that he wants the job done. He's not taking any chances. So that's a sign of a mature and a good mentor or coach or whoever it is.
Yeah, he's been with these kids for some time now. Recently joined as the mentor with youth development for the Pakistan cricket. Boy, he's doing a good job, isn't he? Pakistan under 19 have actually shown some promising, talented players during this DP World Men's Under 19 Asia Cup 2025. You look at what has happened in this match. You look at that name. So, Minhas, 172 is the reason why they were able to post that big total of 347 for it. In response, Suryavanshi, the only one who could have actually threatened this chase at that time, got out of 26. Coming down the track in the air. And the fielder does a brilliant job to stop that. And one other thing not to forget, the ground feeling of India was sloppy. While Pakistan under 19 have been spot on, saved a few boundaries, not allowed extra runs, just to catch drop, but then the amends were done by the bowler himself to get Suryavanshi out, and then that a couple of catches I believe dropped. Look at the effort, Roshan.
Yeah, see, I see this as a natural thing where Pakistan is, because they got a good momentum. They're winning the game, and everything's going right for them. So there's a spring in the step of the Pakistan fielders. So you'll expect that. You'll expect them to throw themselves around. It's the self-confidence and the fact that they're in a solid position.
Happy faces, Shahid Anwar, the head coach of the Pakistan under 19, would be very happy with the effort that the kids are showing. Farhan Yusuf, the skipper, He was very happy when you were doing the toss, when he was inducted to bat first. He said, "Thank you very much. I wanted this." Oh, this is in the air. And taken. Farhan Yunus, skipper, completes the catch as Ali Raza gets another wicket.
Extra bit of pace. Hurrying Kanishk Chauhan, nothing going right for India. They're down a slippery slope at the moment. And no way of recovering. Onto him quickly, bounced a bit. Thank you very much, Midon. A little bit too easy for Pakistan at the moment. Well, aren't they happy? Kanishk Chauhan goes for 9, India 94 for 7.
Ali Raza bags his third as India lose 7 in Hinal Patel. Comes down to bat. India under 19 under a lot of trouble. And when you look at Ali Raza, you would remember that spell against Australia under 19 in the World Cup. He almost brought Pakistan under 19 back into the match. That is a memorable spell. And I have seen of Ali Raza. He was also part of the 2024 DP World Men's Under 19 Asia Cup. Abdul Subhan was also playing for the same side. Got a 6 for against UAE. Yeah, well. 1 run in a wicket. 94 for 7 after 17. Yeah, we were talking about Pakistan under 19 bowling being lethal, and if you have any doubts, look at that. 47 wickets and counting. Right behind them is India under 19 with 43 wickets, and this is the reason why these two are meeting in the final of this DP World Men's Under 19 Asia Cup 2025. Ali Raza has been absolutely phenomenal, Roshan.
Yeah, a bit of extra pace and bounce, not in control. Simple catch to mid-on. That's been the story of Indian batting today. Rather tame and soft dismissals.
Yeah, our statsman just pointing the fact that his first over went for 20 and his 4 overs gave away only 9 runs and took 3 wickets. Oh, he gets that in the slot and he sends it off for a maximum. A rare sight in this India under 19 batting for some time now. And he brings 172nd 6 of this tournament.
It's 100 for India. Into the 18th over. 7 down. In his arc, in his zone. Goes for the slog sweep and brilliantly executed.
Nicely played. Smashed the first one 6, found it in his arc. The second one was bowled a little shorter. So he didn't go for the sweep again, rather just played it nicely for the single. The two Patel out in the middle. As India go past 100, and the second one is coming in sometime. 70 deliveries as compared to the first one coming in only 27 deliveries.
Chama boys.
Just pulls it quicker. The wicket keepers are always animated. They want a run, they won't take it. 7 runs off this over. After 18, it's 101 for 7. Abdul Subhan has been brought back into the attack. That tells you about Farhan Yusuf's mindset. He is an attacking captain. And
The fast bowlers obviously are quicker and bouncier. Ali Rasa, for example, must be bowling at 140 plus. So that has helped on the surface. They have rushed the batters a little bit, surprised them with a little bit of extra bounce. So the Indian batters haven't been able to work that out. Though Suryavanshi just announced himself in that very first over.
well, I think India under 19, when they were bowling, especially in the last 7 overs, gave away only 45 runs. Momentum from the Pakistan